Hello everybody and welcome back. This is Danny Code and we're continuing on with our ERA 5 playthrough of Mashinky. We're not into ERA 5 just yet. We are still in ERA 3 and we still have a little bit of upkeep to do because I'm very concerned about still about our token production. We put a bunch of token production on last episode. We actually put on a whole new section of track and a whole new we connected a whole bunch of new stations, like a new coal mine, a new tool works, and etc. And a new forest and a new sawmill as well. But in this episode, I want to continue on and to make sure that we have enough coal, because it looks like we're still running a little bit low on that. I did spot another coal mine that'll be fairly easy to attach to our railway here. So we're going to go ahead and do that. And the one I'm talking about is the one here that is kind of hidden in a way, but not really. It's in this little nook over here in the mountains. But it is, yeah, it's very close to this iron mine that we already have hooked up. So what I'm going to do though is I want to, we're going to keep this iron mine station as is basically, and I do want to let me just expand that real quick, or I mean not expand it, but let's go ahead and buy an extension and make sure that the platform is the proper length. And there we go. So now someone told me in the comments I should be using the hotkeys. Well, they didn't tell me I should be using the hotkeys, but they mentioned that there is hotkeys and it'd probably be easier for me to use them. And I do know this, and I'm just really used to doing it my way, and I've developed bad habits basically. But the hotkeys they're talking about is basically if you hover over these, you can actually see what they are. To build railway is E, and I think. Yeah, so default it'll go to this one anyways. But to build a railroad, so we just have to press E and it'll go into the railroad thing there. Or to build a station, we just do V. So for example, I want to extend the station, so I'm going to do V and then extend the station. Also, they were mentioning, and I do thank them for this, I was deleting the extra rail that I put in for the station expansion, just to mark out the station expansion for future reference. And I was deleting it and then adding the station, but they told me that I can just actually do that instead of deleting it and then adding it, which I did not know. So thank you for that, by the way. Okay, so with that done, what I want to do is I'm going to hook up this coal mine, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to hook it up and kind of leave this alone and kind of scoot around here, come down and hook a little T section over here so the trains can use it on its own basically. So they have a dedicated route for the iron and a dedicated route for the coal. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a little time lapse and I'll be right back. Okay, and there we go. So I used the high-speed rail. So I'd like to, because I'm going to buy some diesel trains. and they can go faster than the 50 miles per hour. We can go on these tracks here. So the regular tracks we can just do 50 miles per hour, but on the high speed tracks here, we can do 100, at least 112. So I'd like to start, I'm not going to do it just quite yet, but I'd like to start doing some sections, like I'm going to build the new sections in high speed rail at the very least. Anyways, and I was looking at this, and I should have probably not have done a full T here, because I don't think there's any trains that are going to be coming from the coal mine going into the iron mine, because there's no real use for that. So we don't have any extensions that actually use coal. So what I'm going to do, just to clean it up a little bit, let's delete this here. There's none that's going to be going up there, and there's none that's going to be going to the coal mine here. So we don't need any of that. All right. So let's go ahead and put on a nifty, handy dandy coal train here. Or two. Let's see. What do we want to use? Always a question. I'd like to use one of these EMDs, so we're going to do that. Let's get rid of this here, because we don't need it. And what are we going to use for... We're going to use a fax, I think. Yeah, so let's use 1, 2, it'd be a fully modern train. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we can do 453. So that's it. So that's quite a lot of coal. So that's nice. So, yeah, it's good. I like it. So let's go ahead and give him orders to go from. I think we're gonna make him go to the new toolworks, which is over here. Down here, he has a long way to go, but there's no. I think this tool works, even though it's a long ways away. I think it's actually still a little bit closer than this tool works here. This tool works here. As you can see, we have a ton of traffic still already. Yeah, as you can see now, if we look at his info here, he's only doing, even on the straightaways, he's only doing up to 50. But on the higher speed rails, if we upgraded these, he would be doing, a lot quicker than that. So, because he can go all the way up to 81, which is nice and fast. Okay, so we got him rolling. Let's go ahead and I'd like to put on another iron train as well. So yeah, because we have a ton of iron ingot here. We have 285, so we're making quite a bit. Oh, and we already have passengers here as well. I gotta fix that. We do not want to accept passengers. How is it? Wait. Yeah, there we go. So, oh, we already did that. Never mind. I thought when you reloaded that, if you don't accept the thing at the station, it would actually zero it out, but I guess not. Okay, well, those passengers are just going to have a very long wait. It's 447 people that are going to be very angry at us, but okay. I almost feel bad for them. Almost. Let's go ahead and upgrade this as well, by the way, while I'm looking at it. Just real quick, put on a signal box here, which is fine. And again, thank you for letting me know about that I don't have to delete these things now and then put the station on, because then it makes it a lot simpler. Yeah, and I will start using the hotkeys. Like now I know, like it's gonna be. I'm gonna have to make myself do it. So, like, make myself remember that E is for rails. R is to delete stuff on the rails. So, okay, so where is our? So how is he doing here? Let's just look at him. Okay, so now he's on the high-speed rails, and we can see like he's gonna go. Oh no, he's not on the high-speed rails yet. I'm sorry. He's still in the blue. So the highlighted blue when is he gonna hit the new rails? Well, he's gonna. Oh, okay, so he's gonna hit them here. So in this section, he'll should get up to 81, and for just a short time, anyways. Almost. He got there. There he goes. 81. Nice. Cool. All right. While I'm thinking about it too, so many things to do. Let's go ahead and make sure that we have enough production here at this coal mine. We don't need the timber tunnel supports. We can do the second head frame though. There we go. Okay. And I'd like to put on also a storage building just there. Be fine. Good enough for me. Okay. So now, like I said, we're going to put on a iron train. At least one iron train, maybe two. So let's go ahead and do that. And we'll make him go down to our new toolworks as well. I'm just trying to figure out what do we want to use here. Do you want to do a Russian? Yeah, we'll do the Russian. Let's see. So iron. How are we looking on iron here? No. Let's do the show steel 2. Okay, do we want to do 2 of these guys? I think so. So maybe another Russian on here. Oops, no, that's not the one I wanted. Let's just put them on there anyways, whatever. I don't care. It'll probably make the train a little bit slower, but it'll give it a little bit more horsepower, whatever. Let's see what we got to play with here. 445, and we got a tonnage of 617. So that's it. Yeah, that's cool. That works. That works. So we have 2 different types of engines on there instead of 1. So I would assume that it's going to go as slow as the slowest one, which is the, what do we buy here? The Baldwin. And the Baldwin uses 2 money. So that's 1. That's I like it. That'll work just fine. It'll be fine. So we're going to give him orders to go from this. Oh my goodness. And get a little closer so I can actually click on the station. There we go. And he's going to go all the way down to our new toolworks here, which is down here, right near the big old wheat farm. And there we go. I just want to see the, yeah, so I have 2 different engines on there. That's alright. You can pull 42, so that's good. It's good for iron ingot anyway. Okay, so we have that done, we have that done. Now, I want to buy all the extensions over here to make sure that we are, this toolworks is being the most efficient it can be, because we have, looks like we have, well, we're not piling up on things yet. Like we only have 14 planks and no iron and no coal, but I want to make sure that we're prepared for it if it does happen. If we do have more coming in. I cannot afford the farm tools factory, which is a shame, but that should be alright. Okay, so we got those on there. Now, does this have... Yeah, so we have a lot of, have all the, pretty much all the extensions we need here, on here. And I'd like to, pretty soon, put on a second station here, or a second set of stations here. So what I would do is just kind of put on another 2 bits here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to come off here and then go on to here, and we'll do another set of these. Actually, you know what? I'm going to do that, and I'll be right back. I'm going to do a little time lapse, and I'll be right back. So that is one way to expand the station platforms. I'm hoping this one works pretty well. If you see that one is being used over the other one, you can always like micromanage and like send some of the trains to one and then send some trains to the other side of the platform by making waypoints on the actual tracks here. But it looks like we're using them, so. And it also works for through traffic as well, you can see here. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, that is a like I said, that's one way to upgrade. So I have like 4 platforms instead of 2, and yeah. So once this, we can send a lot more traffic to the Toolworks now, because the Toolworks is one of the places where there is a lot of traffic, because it accepts so many things. It accepts wood accepts planks for wood tokens, coal for coal tokens, and also iron ore or iron ingots for iron tokens as well. By the way, do I have enough? I don't have enough for that yet. So it's a little concerning that my coal is very, very, very low. So I'd like to maybe stick on a new. Let me go look where my last coal train is. There. There's a train here. Yeah, there we go. So can I duplicate this one? So let's go ahead and try to duplicate. If I can't duplicate it, I'll just make a new one with a different engine. So there. Yeah, so I didn't think so. We still need quite a bit of iron. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to add a new coal train, and since we're running so low on coal and we're not really doing a lot of production on our oil, we're going to use at least one more. Let's just use one more bald one here. And coal, and let's see. Can definitely do. What do we got here? So let's do one more bald one on here. I have yet to do a 3-engine train. That would be nice. But there has been no reason for it yet. But these wagons are pretty heavy. So that's it. So, okay. So that works. That's taken almost as much, maybe a little bit less. Yeah, about 30 less than the other one. But that's okay. It's burning money instead of, or it's burning credit tokens, money tokens, instead of coal or oil, which is beneficial. All right, so let's give him orders, and we should have a ton of, yeah, we have so much coal here. Okay, so we're going from here, going into our new fangled, all upgraded toolworks here, which is, this is awesome. Awesome looking, isn't it? I love these. There we go. Start him on his way. So that should help with coal production. Maybe let's do 2 of those. What do you say? Let's do 2 of those. Here we go. Let's try that again. Okay, so we have the two engines here, the 2 Baldwins. And let's go ahead and put on, what do we want here? So the fax, I guess. Let's put on a few of these. Let's see what we can get here. So we can do 3 of those at least. 298, 449 tonnage to work with. That's 298. So maybe one more of those. 2, 3. I think that's it, because that's 39, 40. Yeah, so that's it. Okay, that's good. That's a pretty good train. So let's give him orders to go from, let's fix this first. Put the second engine on the back. There we go. And then give him orders to go from our new coal mine, which should have a ton of coal, which is on over here. There we go. Yeah, they have mountains of coal. They have 500. They're stocked chock full of it. Over to our newfangled, all upgraded toolworks there. All right, there's our new coal train. So let's see if we can duplicate. Yeah, look, our operating. We're running out of coal tokens. No. Okay. So yeah, I definitely want to duplicate that. Maybe one more time. Hopefully I can duplicate this guy. Yeah, so let's duplicate him one more time. Send him on his way. Alright, and that should do it for, I think, the coal production. So we should have enough coal production for that. I know we're running out of it now, but we're not going to be putting on any more coal trains, I don't think. We'll just stick to either oil burning or money if we have to. Okay, so I'm just going to jump ahead here real quick and just make sure that we have enough coal. So I'll be right back. Okay, so it looks like we should be okay for coal production here. It looks like we're gaining ground just slightly. I'd like to see maybe put on a few other coal trains here for the coal mine. Let's see what we got here. So yeah, so we're still flush with the coal here, so we can definitely do that. I wonder if this iron, can we fit any more here in this near this foundry? It looks like we can. So let's put a coal train down there. I'm going to duplicate this coal train that I just used, and we're going to, because I think, right, the foundry definitely produces coal tokens, right? Yeah, so coal tokens. So what we're going to do is go to the depot, and we're going to duplicate this train here that's going to the toolworks, and but we'll give it a different destination, basically. So it's this guy here. Okay, so there's that, and let's go ahead and just close that, and with this one, we're going to give it different orders to go to this foundry. So yeah, so we'll have more coal tokens that way. So let's see, orders, and we want to delete this. Can't believe I just did that. And give it orders to go down to here. So that's even a shorter route, by the way. So that's cool, right? And there we go. Start him on his way. Number 71. I can't believe we have 71 engine or trains already. It's quite a few running around here without any problem, without too many problems. So again, we need to do something with this little section here. It's so busy. But it's been running smooth. I mean, a little slow, but smooth. It's fine. So, okay, so there's that. And we are gaining. Yeah, we're still low on coal tokens. Boy. I'd like to even duplicate this guy one more time, maybe. Let's see if we can. I'm sure we can. Yeah. So, because man, it is. We are definitely short on coal, and I don't know why specifically. I don't think we're running that many coal trains. I think the majority of the trains that we're running are money burning, basically. Although we may have a bunch of coal trains, I don't know. I'd have to look at these a little closer. There's our one diesel. Okay, so there's that. So that should get the coal going and growing, let's hope, as well, without too many issues. Now, I'd like to put on one more iron train as well, iron ingot train. So I know it doesn't seem like we're making too much progression here, but we definitely are making a really good base for our next moves, like when we go into the next era. So in this foundry town here, I'll call it, we definitely still have a ton of iron ingot. Do we have on this? Oh, we don't have a storage building. I wonder why. Ooh, how did I miss that? I'm gonna delete that and just put it there, I think. Can't put it on the other side. I do have, by the way, and this is the only mod that I have here, is this storage box. So this extra storage or signal box. So what this does is it really does help expand the station a little bit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to delete that, put the signal box there, and perhaps also delete. Did I not? There we go. Also delete those two and then put the storage building, which I cannot afford now. Alright, well, we're going to have to wait for our coal production to get up a little bit further. But that signal box allows us to expand even further on our station. I'm going to replace that road here for now. There we go. Alright, so that is we're looking good. What I want to do, as I said, I want to put on another iron ingot train, and that should do it for coal production, because we're not using iron ingot to run our trains, obviously. We're just using it to buy trains and to buy extensions and whatnot. So we're just going to do the EDM here. You know what? I don't know. I don't want that. I want to let's do the BDZ, because they go fast enough. And they don't take up two, they don't burn 2 oil tokens, they just burn 1. Let's just do a BDZ. Oh, we can't now. Well, golly. Alright, so EMD it is. Alright, so wagons, and filter this. Yeah, looks good. Okay, so we're going to give him orders. Simple Pimple to go from here all the way down to our toolworks here. And let's see how the let's see how this is doing here. This is great. I mean, this is traffic is coming in and out of here, no issues whatsoever. That's great. I love it. This is the first time I've used this particular setup just like this. I would usually expand it on both sides and then come out and have like this funnel coming out, but this actually works better, I think. All right, so we have the iron train going there, which is good. Oh, and by the way, while I was waiting to see if the coal production would be good, I did put in this little shortcut here. So the coal trains were coming down here and going down, and they would have to go through this whole U here and then come back up. So what I did is I put in this little shortcut here, which seems to be working okay. Let's see. We should have. Do we have a coal train leaving? Yeah. So we got this coal train here. So let's kind of follow this one and see where he goes. I'm pretty sure he'll use that bridge. If he doesn't use that bridge, I did something wrong, basically. Okay, let's speed this up a little bit. Yeah, and so that'll make it like, oh, so here we go. We got one using the bridge coming back. So that's good. So they're going to use it going that way. And if they don't use it, by the way, you can just simply put in a waypoint here, just on the bridge, like this train here. So what we would want to do is just add a waypoint here to make it use the bridge. Let's go in the other view here. So we'd want to do something like that. But they're using it, so they're using the shortest route, so we don't have to do that. So let's take that out. There we go. So yeah, so we're good there. And it does look like, so we got 129 now. It does look like we got some good coal production going. Good. Okay, finally. Oh my goodness. That was horrid. All right. So very cool. Okay, so the next thing I want to do, I don't want to make this video too long, but I want to kind of glance at our oil refinery here and see what's going on. And also our oil production in general. So what do we got going on here? And we got this foundry too. I wonder, I don't even think I'm using this one. That's alright. Okay. So I think I just put that on for the heck of it. So the oil well here, so we have 36, and it doesn't look like we have any extensions here. So we need to get some extensions going on here to make sure that we're doing enough, we're producing enough oil at the oil wells. I think that's it, just the 3. Okay. So that should do that. Now, where is our, where they be? Where's our oil trains here? There's one. So we just have the one oil train? Wow, okay. So let's definitely duplicate this guy. Let's close some of these windows here. He's an older train, but that's okay. Do that and start him on his way. So that should help there. Let's see what the oil refinery, how are we doing at the oil refinery here? We have, yeah, so we just have to get more oil here. So let's go ahead and duplicate this guy one more time. Start him on his way. Okay, so that should be enough for the oil, because now it looks like, yeah, so now it looks like we're definitely producing enough for all of those trains to get enough to bring to the oil refinery. And so the oil refinery, How are you? So you're delivering to, where are you delivering? You're delivering to here, which is the factory. And it looks like we have a ton of goods we can actually deliver as well, but what do we got here? So we can do this, at least one extension here, this fertilizer plant. I don't think, oh, this is very big. It's okay. Okay, so we got that. We just need to deliver more refined oil. Okay. So let's go ahead, and now that we're delivering more oil, let's go ahead and duplicate this gentleman here. I thought we had 2. Do we not have 2 of those? Apparently not. So we just have the 1. So yeah, okay. So let's go ahead and duplicate this guy. Alright, and start him on his way as well. Okay. And there's our oil train, one of them anyways. Going to deliver some oil. There's one. There's another one, 49 out of 49, very nice. And there's the third one, nice. Oh, there's 4, so we have 4 of those rolling. Yeah, that's right, so we duplicated it 3 times. We have 4 of them rolling, and it looks like we definitely have enough of that. So that should really get the oil production going pretty quickly. I'm going to go ahead and, let's see here. Do a research laboratory. And yeah, so that, plus let's go ahead and upgrade the station. And we need to just do a signal box. We'll stick it right there, it's fine. And go ahead and add the station. Just like so. There we go. Upgraded. Let's go ahead and upgrade the track as well, might as well. From regular speed to high speed. I don't know if it's regular speed or just whatever. Normal track to high speed track. Whatever. Alright. Nice. While we're at it, let's go ahead and add a storage building. Just right here would be fine. Yeah, we're definitely rocking and rolling. We got 227. We just bought the storage building, which cost at least 100 coal tokens, and now we have, and we still have 200 and almost 230. So that's good. So that situation is now under control. I'm just kind of looking at how much is being delivered to how much is being made. So I think, yeah. So I think we're good. I think we are good. All right, I think I'm going to leave it there, guys. So we did an awful lot here. We definitely took care of our coal shortage. That was something pretty serious. We definitely actually ran out of coal a few times there. But we're definitely in the green on that instead of the red. And we definitely made sure that our iron ingot token is up and running as well, a little bit better, and definitely made sure that our oil production is better as well. So that will be getting us prepared very well for the next era, so era 4. And we'll definitely progress into era 4 in the next episode. So anyways, guys, if you liked it, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. I know it was just a lot of upkeep and resource development and things like that. There wasn't a lot of track laying and anything like that. But however, that new type of station at the toolworks down south there, I really like that. That was one thing that shined in this episode. So I'm going to be using, like I said, I'm going to be using that a lot more often. Anyways, so guys, go ahead and subscribe if you want to be notified when there's more episodes. And I appreciate you guys coming along for the ride. I'll see you guys next time. Bye for now.